What's up, guys? Welcome back to the Project Freedom Podcast. And today, I want to talk about Kraken. Kraken, a tech company that appears to be a singular standalone tech company amongst a sea of woke, quote, woke tech companies. All right, guys, so let me just play this video that I saw earlier from the YouTubes. And why don't you guys take a listen? Actually, I don't know if I shared the sound. Let me make sure that you guys can hear this because it is a video, so that would be important, right?
And Kraken taking on its own woke employees. The CEO said triggered employees should leave the company. He's offering 4 months' pay for employees who want to leave because they don't agree with his policies. The CEO is Jesse Powell of Kraken, and Jesse Powell joins me now. Jesse, did you feel that your company was under attack from the inside?
Absolutely. Productivity was certainly under attack substantially. A lot of people were losing a lot of time arguing with these people and getting into therapy sessions with them, to console them when their feelings are hurt over, people saying the wrong thing. And so, we felt like it was such a drain that, these people might just be better off somewhere else. And so we're offering them 4 months of salary in order to, sail off into the sunset and find a better workplace for themselves.
Okay, wave goodbye to them. Okay. How many have taken up your offer so far?
About 30 so far that have cited culture or mission related reasons as the reason for taking the deal.
What do you do if they don't leave and they stay within the company, passing around what you might call poison and poisoning the atmosphere of the workplace? What do you do with them?
That's a great question. And I'm sure there will be some of those people that stay behind and that want to push their agenda. But I want everyone to know that this is not going to be a workplace where we're going to tolerate that kind of behavior. And people will be managed out the hard way if that's what it takes.
Man, you're really taking a hard line on this. What have you got? Any criticism?
Absolutely. Yeah, I've got a lot of criticism for it. I think 99% of the company just wants to do great work. I think when you go woke, you go broke because you're not going to get anything done. And the people that do want to work are going to leave and go to work at a place like Kraken, where they can actually do stuff. So I think that the woke activist movement inside of companies, I think, just completely ignores the fact that we have a business to run and we have a bigger mission than somebody's individual, personal preferences being met. We're trying to deliver financial services to the world. There are billions of people left out in the cold right now who don't have access to financial services. And that's the real mission. It's not hitting some, list of check marks on a diversity, census form or something like that. This is like, real stuff to real people around the world. And I think a lot of people in the United States, especially, they haven't been out there in the world. They don't understand what's going on. And really it's first world problems that people are arguing about.
Would you describe yourself as a libertarian?
I would. Yeah. I don't align with any particular political party. However, I'd say philosophically, yeah, I'm very much aligned with the libertarian values.
Jesse Powell, I think you're a brave guy. And I honestly think it's just great. Anytime you want to come on this show and tell us what you're up to, you can come on this show and tell us what you're up to. Jesse Powell, CEO of Kraken. Thank you, sir. We appreciate it.
I'm not really quite sure why that would make him be considered to be brave. But I mean, in all honesty, guys, that just sounds like something that should be normal to me. The dude's just up there saying, we got people that are causing problems with drama and et cetera, et cetera. And we have a financial service we need to provide. We're a tech company and we provide financial services to people who, quite frankly, don't have banks, right? So they're actually out there trying to do something for the greater good. And instead of spending this time, blah, 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 arguing about what he said, how many check marks can you get checked off on your list of, I guess, virtue signaling or whatever, that, no, it's not the wrong mic. I'm just using a baby microphone tonight, Harry. To me, it just sounds like it just makes sense to do, right? The guy just wants to do work, and I resonate with that. Wade Emery says, hey, what's good? What up, Wade? Good to see you. Tom says, hey, they can pay me to quit too. Yeah, so here's the thing, guys. Like, all right, let's put Kraken in comparison with a place like Coinbase. So, and by the way, I think Coinbase, like the software, it's pretty good. It's about as good as it can get. I mean, it's pretty convenient when you can just like, have a digital card and, you know, oh God, guys, I think the mic died. Hold on. Let's try to solve this in real time. Maybe I can use a different one. Hold on, guys. Is that going to work? Nope. It's over, boys. It's over. Ah! It died, guys. It died, guys. It's over. Now you guys have to listen to my crusty microphone and this goddamn Mac. All right, whatever. I don't know how much you guys heard from me talking there to talking to nobody except for myself. But okay, so in that case, I'll just make this right to the point. The guy is out there saying that he wants to get work done for his company, right? What does the company do? It's a cryptocurrency exchange, but what did you guys notice that he said? One of the things he noted was like, hey, we're providing financial services to people in countries who, quite frankly, don't even have banks. And I think that's pretty important, right? Like they're actually trying to go out there and do something for the greater good, right? You might not think that's important. I think that's pretty important, but at least to him, the CEO of the company, he thinks that's important, right? And he's saying people are in there arguing with each other about how many of these little cool checkboxes they can mark off about how good they did for this person and that person, but in reality, they're not really doing anything, right? They're just fucking arguing and they're wasting each other's time. And him being the CEO, he sees that there's a greater good. And instead of being like a company like Coinbase, which, by the way, like I was saying when apparently I was muted, Coinbase, the tech, it's great. Like the software, it's great. It's pretty dang good. I can't lie. But when you have a company that just fires a bunch of employees, out of the blue because they took on more people than they could afford to at the time, and also at the same time, they give a bunch of these offers people and they rescind those offers, which I don't know. That's kind of scummy. And here we have Kraken is out there saying like, hey, I'll give you guys a quarter of a year's salary. If you don't, you're sitting there arguing about how you don't like the company policies, then you guys can just leave. And instead of me firing you guys, I'll give you guys the optional leave. And not only will I give you guys the optional leave, I'll give you a quarter of a year's salary. That's pretty fucking good, right? So, and he's saying that 30 people already took this offer. Good, good. If they don't align with the company's values and they're arguing, it's a win-win situation on both sides. People that are working there can go work somewhere else with a place they feel like they're more aligned with, and at the same time, the other people that are there that are trying to do the work and are aligned with the company, they can just leave, or they can stay. Excuse me, they can stay. He's speaking on the blockchain. Yes, indeed. Okay, yeah, it's because it died, mate. It died. I don't have the big mic, guys. I don't have the big mic today. I just got the little mics and they died. It's all over, guys. It's all heckin' over. Well, one of these actually shouldn't have been dead because I charged it like an hour before the stream, but for whatever reason, it didn't want to sync. For whatever reason possible. Ooh. Maybe. Just maybe, guys. Maybe if I press some buttons on this thing, that'll happen to work out. I don't know. Technical difficulties here, guys. Do you guys just want to see me drink a whole bottle of wine to myself while trying to do this instead of talking about Kraken with a crappy microphone? Would that be more palatable for you all? Uh-oh. I think I just broke this thing. I don't know what the hell I did, guys. I guess in that case, we have to pour another bottle of wine, right? It's the only thing that's going to make sense at this point, boys. At this point, boys, that's the only thing that makes sense anymore. I think, guys, I just reset the firmware on this thing. I'm not even sure what in the hell wireless go to. Let's see. Cappy, Harry Maguire Jr. says, Cappy says your second job after finding one is to look for another job. Paraphrasing. Yeah, I mean, dude, like that's one of the main things that I've talked about, at least as far as like the boys in DD. Excuse me, I said boys.
The distinguished non-binary selection of people in developer direction
is like once you get that first job, that's great. You stick there for 6 months to a year and a half. And then while you're already there, you should be using that time to level up, put some cash away, and you should be prepared to go and find a bigger and better job. Because chances are you don't get a bigger, better job 1, 2, 3 years later. You're going to get a 15, 20, 30, maybe even a $40,000 pay raise, as opposed to you staying in that same place for 1, 2, 3 years, getting a 1% per year pay raise. It just makes no sense. It's not advantageous, and it's just a waste of your time, because the companies, they're gonna pay you whatever you're gonna allow them. Whatever you're gonna allow them to pay you is what they're gonna pay you. Quite frankly, if I'm being honest with you guys. Yes, me lord, it shall be done. All right, guys, I'll do it. I'll drink it. I'll drink all of it. I mean, we already ruined the stream. It's over, guys. It's over. The mics are broken. It's all over. It's going to 0. I don't know what to do, boys. This thing's just messed up. Well, it is Friday. Yes, indeed. Do a enjoy. Okay, I will indeed do an enjoy. I will be enjoyer. Can drink a mega pint of wine. All right, let's do it. I'll finish here. You know what? But guys, I just want it to work. I just want to be able to communicate you guys through high quality audio. Is that such a... Why is this such a task? Testing 1, 2, 3. Is that going to work? No, it's not going to work. I'm just fooling myself here. Maybe if I press some buttons in a circular motion. If I do like this, if I do like that, yeah. No, don't turn off. No. Ah! Well, I think I might actually know a trick. Yeah, whatever. Forget about it. All right, whatever. While we're on the topic of Kraken, all right, guys, check this out. So this is from Kraken's website, okay? And this explains Kraken's culture. So I'm gonna try to read this to you guys while I'm simultaneously drinking this bottle of wine and also trying to connect this microphone to the receiver at the same damn time. All right, so what does this thing say? Krakens Culture explain. If culture is the way of life for a group of people, then company culture is the way of work for a group of people. Well, you don't say. It is a company's shared set of traditions, values, goals, attitudes, and norms, whether written or unwritten. We believe that every company should be as different and unique as every individual. Just as two individuals may or may not be compatible with one another, an individual in a company may not be compatible. After reading this description of Kraken's company culture, we hope you have had a sense of if you would like working here. We understand while we will always be a great place to work for some who share our mission, we may not be the most compatible company for some others. If it wasn't meant to be, that's okay. We want you to be happy. With that said, we hope that you do want to become a Krakenite, i.e. a member of the Kraken team. All right. So if you go down here, the 10 commandments of Kraken. Crypto is for everyone. Okay. What is the second one? The mission is a must. A mission statement creates a core identity of a company, encourages blah, blah, blah. The Kraken mission is to accelerate the worldwide adaptation of currency. Boom. I don't think that's such a terrible mission, if you ask me. But yeah, like I was saying, guys, they have some kind of goal that some people don't seem to be aligned with, right? They'd rather the goal of some, it seems, and I don't know these people, right? I don't know these people, but it seems like the goal of some of these people is to just argue and fight about how many good boy tokens they can get instead on the social cloutometer. Yes, I have awakened this bottom one. You see, that's the problem with not having the big microphone and using this one instead, is that you guys are going to be able to hear everything in the background, including the spotted one scurrying around everywhere. All right, what's the third commandment of Kraken? Keep up with crypto or fall behind. You don't need to be an expert coming in, but you can't be a noob for long. Okay, so basically they're like, we don't expect you to know everything, which we also expect you to know something. Know thyself, know the enemy, know the customer. Krakenites are expected to use our products to use competitors' products and seek input from users in the process of developing products. Okay. Like other exchanges, I guess. Dog fooding is an absolute requirement of everyone in the company. Every client-facing product should be familiar to every Krakenite. All right, so they're expecting these people to like have at least used some of the software before, right? At least it seems like it's like they want every client-facing piece of their architecture to have been used by someone before. Wow. Go figure. You're actually able to be familiar with the software that you're developing and selling. Earn error. More pirate than professional. The quote professionals are still sitting on the sidelines waiting for parental approval. The pirates have been sailing the high seas of uncertainty for the last decade to deliver humanity the promised land. Do Krakenites act professional? It depends on who you ask. If you are from a traditional environment, you may find us to be casual and transparent by comparison. Krakenites focus on outcome, which is why we value skill and knowledge above credentials and presentation. Wow, this is pretty base, dude. I don't think I've seen something more base from this in the company in a long time. Holy cow. Next one, life, liberty, and the pursuit of sound money. The crypto movement is rooted in, quote, dangerous ideas such as humans having fundamental rights to encryption, free speech, free markets, currency choice, open source software, personal and financial privacy. Wow, very dangerous ideas. Some might criticize these beliefs as humanitarian, egalitarian, libertarian, or classically liberal. People who hold the above beliefs often believe that none of those rights are possible without these rights: liberty, self-defense, due process, personal property, limited government, personal body autonomy. Oh my goodness. Oh, boys, you know what? I actually want to sit here and I want to shake this man's hand. Man, I really wish, you know what, guys? I'm trying not to let this mic bother me. For the love of our Lord and Savior, Satoshi Nakamoto, I would do anything to be able to get this mic to work. But you know what, guys? Look, speaking of this stuff right here, my God, Kraken is fucking based. Holy smokes. But do you guys know who doesn't value these things? Do you guys want to know? Do you guys really want to know who doesn't value these things? Can I get a 1 in the chat? Because I actually have someone here in this household right now who doesn't value any of these things. Would you guys like me to bring that person on the stream and have them tell you why they don't want you to have access to things like liberty, self-defense, due process, personal property, limited government? I don't know. If I get a couple 1s in the chat, I'll invite that person over here. And you guys might be surprised who this person is, okay? You guys might be very surprised, and you might be scared, quite frankly. You might be terrified. But I think this is good. I think this is great. I don't see what's wrong with this at all. And I don't see, all right, if I'm being honest here, we know what's wrong with this, right? This goes against everything that all big tech is for right now, right? Do I need to say it any louder? I mean, I can't because I'm using one of their platforms right now. It's like I can't, but Ruthless Viking in the house. What's up, gentlemen? Funny, they show a quote from Steve Jobs. Do they really? Well, you know what? Apple, Mr. Maxine Apple was a whole lot better with Steve Jobs around. One from Harry Maguire, one from Rihanna Keeves, one from Eric. Okay, you guys want to go see this? Okay, you know what? Give me 1 second, guys. I'll go bring this person on. I will go bring the person on. Are you guys sure? Your last chance. I don't think you guys are prepared for who. Okay. All right. I'll go do it. I'll be right back, guys. What's up, guys? I'm Josh, or as you probably know me, Elif Program, and I'm here to talk to you about Developer Direction. What is Developer Direction, you might ask? We are the ultimate IT network and training academy. Ever heard of Fight Club? Yeah, it's kind of like that, but with more computing power. We teach and give courses just like boot camps, but that's not all. We help people actually get jobs, unlike colleges, and we help people get better jobs with better pay and a better life. Here at DD, you don't get grades because your performance is reflected upon by how good you're doing in the real world. You won't accumulate hundreds of thousands of dollars in student debt because we offer a one-time yearly fee that's a fraction of that price. And yes, gentlemen, it is I, Klaus. And as you can see here on the screen, no, I do not respect things like liberty, self-defense, due process, personal property, limited government, and personal body autonomy. I think today I have wrong accent. I think maybe I have Russian accent now. 9, I need to be speaking like my German self. Okay. Wow. This company, Kraken, is not good company. It is like my Schnitzelweizen Hiesenheimen. Okay? You don't every person, employee at Kraken, you need leave now, okay? This is terrible. What kind of company has the audacity to have things like liberty, self-defense, due process, personal property? Personal property? You listen here, you motherfuckers. You will own nothing, and you will be happy, okay? What is wrong with my children? Why are you not eating the bugs tonight, children? Something is wrong? Is the bugs not good enough for you tonight? I suppose. Okay. Maybe we should finding more of what this person at Kraken say. Oh, okay. What is the next commandment? Someone must be offended some of the time. If nobody ever offended, we either do not have enough diversity. Oh, no. Not enough diversity. Oh, I need more bugs. No, actually, I need to give bugs for you. I will eat the cows. You can eat the bugs. Okay. If nobody is ever offended, we don't have enough diversity. All right. Makes sounds pretty logical to me. Next commandment, no mission but the mission. So there is no second mission. This means the question, should we do X side mission, is always answered in the context of whether to do it extent is necessary or even helpful in achieving the mission. Okay. 9, global perspective drives true inclusivity. People are weird. Crypto people are even weirder. If you join the company, you will be assimilated. We value the unique perspective that each individual brings, whether they're from and whatever their background. We hire strictly based on merit. Oh my goodness. They hire strictly based on merit. That sounds like a terrible thing. They should not be hiring strictly based on merit. They should be hiring strictly based on who is the most egregious woke person in the land. Since when did Klaus grow a beard? You will eat bugs and grow a beard. And listen, Riano, I just want the best for you. I just want the best for you, okay? This is all I want. This, Cody Moose, you don't, okay. Cody Moose, you click on Stream of Klaus, okay? Now, you will own nothing. It's very simple. Yes, Klaus look good with beard. Klaus eat beard and own nothing. But actually, Klaus own everything. You own nothing. Okay? Klaus very happy. Trust me. Klaus very, 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 very happy. Okay? We reject the myopic view that diversity can be captured by a short checklist of obvious physical features. Yeah, and isn't that funny that that's kind of like it kind of like makes it makes the opposite of sense, right? Like you okay. What if I told you that if you treated specific subsets of people like they were different, then you literally are doing the exact same thing that you were seeking out to not do, right? What if I told you that instead of just treating everybody like they're the same, oh my fucking God, instead of treating everybody like they're the same and hiring people based off of, I don't know, merit, things that they've done in the past, their ability to get specific tasks done, regardless of what fucking color skin they have. What if I told you that instead, because they have a specific skin color, that you give them a job that actually is, you're actually being exclusive. You're actually doing the opposite of what you. Okay, that's crazy. I know, right? God forbid. This guy gives me strong vibes. Please unkidnap Josh. No. Oh, nothing, okay? Treating one group better than another is the definition of racism. Yeah, it is. I would say so. Like, why can't we just treat everybody like the same? Seems like that's what Kraken wants to do. Let's see what the 10th commandment is, guys. Conduct becoming of a Krakenite, chivalry at sea. Kraken will always feel like a startup in many ways. Big company experience is great if it comes with the right attitude. If you're joining us from a late stage megalithic corporation, it's so important that you believe in your mind and heart that you do not have all the answers. We don't either. Instead, we hope you want to partner with us to find the answers. Bureaucracies must die. Oh my God, don't say that. We are hellbound on avoiding vicious death spirals of bullshit. Dude, they use a cuss word, guys, in the company mission statement. Oh no! Ah! How many dirty martinis are we in so far, boys? Listen, there's no dirty martinis tonight, Cody Moose. The only thing we have is this good old bottle of wine right here from the Pacific Redwoods, brother. And you see, I got about like that there, half about a little bit like that's about like 2/5 the bottle right there, boy. Goddamn. Maybe my microphone might be turning on here pretty soon. I don't know. Klaus now has a southern accent. How did that happen? Gee Willikers, Batman. All right. So, like, this is probably one of the best behaviors I've seen from a tech company CEO in a long time. I mean, just personally, right? If you're watching this, you feel differently. Well, I'm sorry. I don't know what to tell you, but it seems to me, guys, that this guy has a few things on his mind. One, we have a mission to accomplish. We have a financial service to provide to the world. And if you have people arguing in the company about things that, quite frankly, aren't benefiting the company's mission, then Instead, you know what he could do, guys? You know what he could do? Let's think about this if the roles were reversed. Let's think about this if this was like at another company out in Silicon Valley. If the roles were reversed and the people weren't assimilating to being extremely insert adjective that I probably don't want to say on air, then they would fire them, right? Is he firing these people? No. And Coinbase just fired a bunch of people for basically doing nothing because they couldn't afford them. And what is this guy doing? He's willing to allow people who he sees and feels don't like the culture of the company. He's like, yo, like, you guys are welcome to leave. I'll give you guys the option to quit and go somewhere else. And so I'm not going to fire you. I'll let you quit. And on top of that, I'll give you 4 months of salary and benefits, a quarter of a year's pay to leave. So I think that's probably one of the smartest things he could have done. He's taken the higher road. He could have just fired a bunch of these people and he could have just told them to eat dirt and get out. But that's something that you would expect from people of the opposite belief. That's something you'd expect from pretty much every other tech company, right? If you're not going to get in line, they're just going to fire you. So, which is why most people at tech companies are just wearing a mask all day long. Ask me how I know. All right. I think this is pretty good. I think it's pretty good that this dude's being vocal about it. And, you know, we'll see what happens. I do believe that Kraken was one of the companies that literally came out there and said one time, guys, it's going to come to a day to where they're going to ask us to give them access to your private keys. The CEO of the exchange is telling people to not keep crypto on the exchange. I don't think you'd hear that from Coinbase. You most certainly wouldn't hear that from Mr. Alex Machinsky at Celsius. All right. They want you to keep those things on there because they need as much liquidity because, quite frankly, they're illiquid. They need as much liquidity as possible. And yes, I would say base Kraken indeed. Coding boost in the news. Patricio says, salute. What's up, my friend? So let's see, guys, if Kraken in the future becomes a target of sorts. Let's see how this plays out, guys. Well, boys, I wish not to sit here screaming at the computer because the mic's broken. But I think my job here is done. I'm going to go and drink the rest of this bottle of wine, all right? And I'm going to go try to do what I always do on a Friday night and go get stuck in the mud somewhere. You guys know the drill. Learn to code. Learn to change your own tire. Do what the CEO of Kraken says and self-custody your own heckin' crypto. Link in the description box below for all of the above. For all of the aforementioned things, excepteth for changing this dineth tire. Because, well, I don't want to change tire for you guys. I'm out. See ya.